Today we're going to be talking about getting fat on a bulk, eating in a massive surplus and just putting on lots of fat, allegedly building you more muscle. So I think, just to start off with, eating lots of calories and putting on more body fat, you're obviously going to get stronger and you can build more muscle. Like, no doubt about it, you have the ability to build more muscle when you're in a bigger surplus, and you've got them fucking carbs in your muscles, and you've got that nice layer of chub just supporting you. But just remember, if you want to get leaner at some point, you're going to have to diet off all of that fat, and because you've got more fat now, it's going to take you way longer to diet that off, meaning you're in a deficit for a longer time, which is obviously not an optimal place to build muscle in, right? So you have to weigh up these different things, and you also have to weigh up, how do you feel when you're bulking and when you've got all this fat? Do you feel like you're an absolute tank and you're just a unit and you're sick? If so, great. Or do you feel like a big, fat, chunky Jabba the Hutt? Do you just feel like horrible when you feel like you've got all fat around your neck and you feel like people are looking at you and be like, damn, that guy is like super fat, and I would never have babies with that guy. That guy is ugly as hell. Is that how you feel? Or do you feel great? Because you have to weigh up that as well. Because I feel like a massive part that isn't really talked about too much, and this is complete sort of bro science, but for me, when I'm a bit leaner, I feel a lot better about myself. And then I come in and I want to train, and I'm like, yeah, I can't wait to like look at my pump and shit. When I'm fat, I'm like, I don't even want to take this shit off, and it just doesn't motivate me as much. I feel like I don't go quite as hard. So there's that as well. How do you feel, and how does that affect your training too? Because there's got to be a point where you get too fat and you can now no longer like perform quite as well in the gym because your cardio is like horrible. So there's that as well. I truly don't think going in these surpluses of like 1,000 calories, and let's say you're a 75 kilo guy, and you're eating like 4,000 to 5,000 calories and being like, yes, this is the bulk. This is the time where we build loads of muscle. I've got to just send the bulk. I just think that is not the right thing to do. Like, all you need for a little bulk, don't even call it a bulk anymore. Just say you're going into a little surplus. That's it. 200, 300 calories in a surplus. Because at the end of the day, being in a surplus, you're providing your body with the nutrients it needs to build more muscle. Like, a surplus is more effective than a deficit to build more muscle, obviously. But you don't need to go into these massive ones, because I think there is a point where it's not even just diminishing returns, but it actually starts, it's like a bell curve. So like surplus, 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 and then you start getting into like the 800 calorie surplus, and then 1,000 calorie surplus, and you're like, oh wait, I should have actually just only done a 400 calorie surplus, and I would actually be getting peak results without feeling like shit and looking like shit and having to diet it all off, So you don't need to do these massive bulks. A mini surplus is all you need. Send that for like 12 weeks and then get in a cut and see the muscle you've built, mate. Anyway, hope you guys are doing well. I'm just going to start doing like more sort of talking videos or like information at the start of all of my videos, because I don't know, I don't want to just be like a vlogger, I want to actually be able to provide some value. And I understand I'm young and like I don't know as much as other people. Like, you can find your information elsewhere and it'd be probably better. But I think, I don't know, I know a lot, I do know. I think I doubt myself a little bit. I think I know a lot more than I give myself credit for, and I definitely have the ability to like teach that to people, and people apply that to their own like lifting careers, and gain some benefit from that shit. So I'm just gonna start dishing out some value at the start of my videos, and then going into like the normal sort of vlog like now. But yeah, got my fucking pre-workout samples, lads. Look at this. We've got the watermelon one today. They all taste amazing, I must say. I've been taking it now for like a week and a little bit. That's how long we've had them, and it's great. But the problem is, I think so. They basically, the manufacturer messed up an ingredient. We're meant to have theobromine in there, which is a vasodilator. Essentially, it's the same ingredient that's in dark chocolate, and it's the ingredient that actually kills dogs. That's why you can't feed dogs chocolate, especially dark chocolate, because it has a higher sort of percentage of it. But theobromine essentially like it's a vasodilator, so it opens up your blood vessels and obviously dogs just can't handle that shit, and then they just like explode or something. I don't really fucking know. Explode from the inside out. But humans can obviously handle that shit. But yeah, anyway, the manufacturer missed it out, and we were like, bro, we asked for this in there, and he was like, oh, we're out of stock of it. I kind of think that's cap, I can't lie, because why would they be out of stock of like a very important ingredient if they're like supplying to other people as well? I think it's bullshit. I think bro just forgot. Anyway, doesn't matter, he'll be giving us a new batch. But yeah, I think he definitely missed that out because it wasn't on the list that he gave us of what's in the samples. But I also feel like the caffeine isn't hitting quite as hard as like I would expect, because this pre-workout is stacked. Like there's nothing else that we could put in here to make it better. We haven't taken any shortcuts or anything like that. It's completely stacked, so there's no reason why it shouldn't be like amazing every time I take it. And I don't know if I'm just being hypercritical, but I just feel like the caffeine isn't like hitting quite as hard. The nootropics and the pump especially, is fucking sick. Like there's no doubt that this has its 8 grams of L-citrulline in there. But I don't know if they messed up the samples a little bit. Who fucking knows? Or maybe I'm not getting the dosing right. I don't really know. But the caffeine definitely isn't hitting quite as hard as expected. But in terms of the flavour, the pump, the nootropics, that's all great in my opinion. We just need a bit more of that like oomph when you take that shit, and it's literally just like, you're literally ready to like kill some animals, mate. Getting a scrap with a fucking gorilla. But yeah. Amped pre-workout coming soon. We're obviously gonna like review the samples again, because this isn't spot on how we want it, and I spoke to Leo and he said the same thing. So we're gonna review the samples again and change some things up, tweak it a little bit, and then hopefully we should have the final formula ready for you lot to buy, which would be pretty fucking sick. Oh yeah, also, obviously this is watermelon and it looks like piss. All of them have this colour at the moment because they haven't put any colouring in it yet. Let me know if you guys want colouring in there, because obviously colouring just adds some more artificial shit to it, and we want to make the product like not very artificial, and just like the ingredients that you need, like a stacked pre-workout with all the ingredients that you need, minimal artificial stuff, because I believe a lot in like the importance of digestion and all that sort of stuff. So we want to make a great product pretty much. So let me know if you guys want the colouring. The only problem is like a normal person that doesn't really care about, you know, the ingredients buys it and they see watermelon flavoured thing and it comes out yellow and they're like, what is this, bro? It's a bit off-putting as an experience, so we might put it in there. We'll see. But yeah, hope you guys are doing well. I got back and biceps and rear delts today. My training's been sick at the moment. Like, I've been loving it. I feel like I've just figured out the formula of how to have like just great training sessions, and I don't know, my rest time, I think I used to take way too much rest and have way too many warm-up sets. I think that's a big part of it. So my workouts are a lot quicker. I get better pumps because I'm not like warming up all the time and like taking massive rest times. So yeah, I don't know, my workouts are just great. I think the pre-workout obviously helps as well. But yeah, my plan is now, because I have been slacking on YouTube in comparison to what I used to do. Like, I used to be sick with YouTube. I used to do 2 videos a week consistent, and I'm bad with consistency usually with my life. Like, I've never been a very consistent person that can like really stick to things and have like a good schedule all the time. But last year I nailed it with YouTube, and I want to get back into that because I do think YouTube is the place where I will get big. Like, I just feel it in my nuts. Like, I just feel it in my fucking plums that this is gonna be the place where I grow and make my career explode, you know? I just have that feeling. Because TikTok it was never really my thing. Like, I never used to watch TikTok. I actually just don't like it as a platform. But somehow I just managed to go on there. I don't really know why, but YouTube needs to be the focus, because I actually love YouTube as a platform. Like, I feel like it's so much better for people to watch and indulge in rather than TikTok and fucking Reels and all that sort of stuff. That is, as Eddie Abu would say, that is shit, mate. that is just, it's literally sugary shit, mate. That's what that is. And YouTube, you can actually gain, I feel like there's a lot more value that's provided on YouTube, and that's what I want to do. So I'm going to start banging out like 2 to 3 videos per week. And I know I always say this shit, but I do want to actually do this now. I think I didn't want to do it before, but I actually want to now because I have a good sort of structure of video in my head now. I'm going to start just doing these sort of videos where I talk about a little topic for, I don't know, a few minutes at the start of the video, provide some value, and that will be like the title of the video, and then it will go into like a vlog, and then I'll, you know, talk about whatever's going on in my life, and then go and work out, and then, I don't know if I'll film after the workout, but yeah, I don't know. I want to mix together value and information to actually help people. Like, I genuinely want to help people, but then also like cinematic in the gym, like motivational, inspirational, cinematic shit. Because that's always what I used to like on YouTube. Proper like motivational shit. I love a bit of motivation, mate. There's nothing, and I know it's not the most important thing ever, because motivation can only take you, like, it only gives you a little hit. It doesn't actually provide any long-term value to you, because it's just a spark. But I feel like that spark is like, that feeling of motivation is the best feeling ever. No fucking cap. That shit is great. So if I can provide that plus some genuine fucking value in my videos, then that is the best video I can make. That is just the best video I can make ever. So that's the goal, and I actually really want to do that. So this shit is so good. I can't lie. It literally just tastes like flavoured water. I don't know how, like, it makes you think though, because this is Stacked. This is a Stacked pre-workout, and it tastes really good. How do these, like, other supplement companies, like, I don't know, MyProtein or whatever, how do they make such a shit quality, you know, pre-workout, and it also tastes like fucking wank? Like, how is that even possible? You know? Maybe, I feel like maybe it's like the Red Bull sort of thing. They deliberately make it taste bad, so then it makes you feel like it's doing something. Like, that is genuine, like, human psychology. That's why Red Bull has like a weird sort of flavour, because it's meant to not taste very good, so you think it's doing something to you. So I genuinely think that's what, like, supplement companies do. But I don't know, I don't really want to do that. I just want to make it taste nice, because I don't know about you, but when I drink pre-workout, I don't want it to cringe me out whilst I'm drinking that shit. I don't want to be like, oh fuck, and it messes up my stomach, because when something tastes like shit to me, I feel like it doesn't digest properly. For some reason, I feel like my body's just like, nope, I ain't digesting this. This tastes like fucking arse. But when something tastes good and it just slips down, I feel like that just gets into my, you know, it actually digests. That's probably complete bullshit, but that's just what it feels like. Bro, you can probably feel the nootropics in this though. Like, they're really good. My vision just feels like, I just feel like I can focus on, I just feel like I can focus on things differently. Oh, wow. It makes you feel a little bit like, I don't know if this is a great way of marketing it, but like, it does make you feel a little bit high, like slightly. Just from, I don't know if high is the right word, just like spaced out a little bit. You just feel a little bit spaced out, which is nice. You just focus on things a bit more. I'm fucking waffling, mate. I'm high as fuck right now. Alright, anyway. Back and biceps and rear delts workout about to go down. Should be a good one, because all of my workouts are fucking sick at the moment. Pump will be fucking insane. That will be at the end of the video, like always. See you in a bit.
wanna make such